Good evening, and thanks for joining us live for Fox 43 News after college football on Fox. I'm Rebecca Chung. Whether you're a K-State Wildcat or a Kansas Jayhawk, it's a great night for football in K-Nation. K-State just finished its ranked matchup against Arizona right here on Fox 43. Fans are starting to leave Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and that's where we find Fox 43's Caroline Soro. And east on I-70, Landon Reinhardt is covering KU's Guaranteed Rate Bowl rematch against UNLV. Let's start first with Caroline Soro, and Kansas State won against their new friends in the Big 12, even though this was not officially a conference matchup. So, Caroline, what's the energy like out there tonight?
Hey, Rebecca. Well, the first thing that comes to mind when I think about this game is what a game. K-State ends up coming out on top 31-7 over new conference opponent Arizona, even though this was not a conference game, didn't count. But that being said, I said at 6 o'clock that this was going to play like a top 25 matchup, with K-State being ranked number 14 and Arizona being ranked number 20. But the Wildcats ran away with this one. Arizona got on the board first, scoring a quick rushing touchdown, but K-State scored 31 unanswered points, and a big part of what comes along with unanswered points is the defense. It's hard to talk about this game without talking about the defense, and that's something that K-State spent a lot of time fine-tuning this week after giving up over 300 yards to Tulane and getting out of a tough, very close game there. This team held an Arizona team that scored double-digit points and put up over 600 yards against New Mexico State last weekend to just over 300 yards and 7 points. So quite a turnaround defensively for the Cats. There was also an interception by Keenan Garber in the end zone that avoided a score in the first quarter. So this one was a whole lot of defense, but the offense caught up with it too. We'll hope to get head coach Chris Kleiman and maybe some players in talking about that defense and, of course, the whole outcome of this game for you here in just a little bit. But for right now, in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, I'm Caroline Soro, Fox 43 Sports.
All right, thanks, Caroline. Now let's check in with the Jayhawks. Kansas fought the UNLV Rebels at Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City tonight on ESPN. Fox 43 sports reporter Landon Reinhardt joins us there now.
Hey, Rebecca, a much different tone here in Kansas City than Caroline's taking it. I haven't been a part of a press game or post-game press conference quite that somber in my young career as a sportscaster. Lance Leipold oftentimes answering questions, not finding the words to say, much like all of us watching this game for the second straight week. Kansas falls to a team that they were expected to win against. The offense ends up putting up more yards than their opponent, but turnovers and the lack of getting in the end zone do them in. A lot of speculation about the quarterback play of Jalen Daniels. Here's what Coach had to say after the loss.
I think, you know, there's times that you see him making throws that have been every bit as good, if not better, than he's ever made before. And then there's times where it's not, but everybody can do better. Everybody. And like I said, it starts with the head coach, and I need to do better. Our staff needs to do better, and we will find a way.
That's 3 interceptions and a lost fumble at Illinois last week, and 2 more interceptions tonight, plus what ended up being the final offensive play of the game. Jalen Daniels takes a sack on 4th and 15. A lot of question marks surrounding quarterback not living up to the play that we've seen him play. You heard Coach say that himself. Later on sports, you'll hear from the man himself. He's still as confident as ever. He says that he'll go in with a smile on his face into practice next week. But that said, still a lot of question marks for this KU team as they enter Big 12 play next week. We'll see you later in sports, live in Kansas City. Landon Reinhardt, Fox 43 Sports.
All right, thanks, Landon. And like you said, we'll see you both later tonight on Fox 43 News. But the sports, they don't stop there. You can tune in to K-Nation every Sunday night on our sister station at KSNT after 27 News at 10.